Okay, guys, here we are. So I was just thinking, I think that you can use paint always, but I think on this one I'm going to either use markers or colored pencils. I'm not sure yet. So just know that you can do that and you can have a variety of things. Be sure you have a pencil and we will get started here. So our scripture is found in Proverbs 3, verses 5 through 6. Let's just write that up at the top. And you can abbreviate Proverbs if you want to, P-R-O-V, period. Chapter 3, verses 5 through 6. And the first part of the verse says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Think about what might that look like when we trust someone. You might be holding hands together. What came to my mind was that God holds us in His hand. And we trust that He is with us. So either holding hands, you could draw two people holding, or you and God holding hands. Or I'd like for us to draw our hand. I want you to cup it like you're holding something in it and hold it real still. And what we're going to do, this is not too difficult for you. This is easy. All we're doing are just drawing lines. But your picture of your hand can be very abstract. It can be very symbolic. Even a circle with a person in the middle of it could represent, surrounded by and trusting in God. But what we're going to do today is to draw the hand. We're simply going to put our eyes, we're going to do a contour drawing. Contour means just line, the outside line, pretty much. So I want you to look with your eyes on the hand, on your hand, and then I want you to draw that line real slow, mostly looking at your hand. And I just want you to take your time and look at the direction that the hand is going. And remember, it does not matter if it looks perfectly like a hand or not. It's just paper and pencil. And we are just practicing. But the main thing is that we know that this is a hand. We know that's what it is. So just take your time. Try to see where you're drawing at and try to draw the shape. Sometimes I like how my hands turn out. Sometimes I don't. You can kind of look and see how much bigger one finger is compared to the other. And the space between them. And see this, like right here? I went way too far down, didn't I? It's more up here. You can erase. Or not. Just leave the mark there and keep going. It's also okay if your fingers end up going off the page. Just take your time, and if you're going slower than I am, you can turn the video off. Just go at your own pace. And you might want to go back in there on your hands. They have little wrinkles where they bend, don't they? You might want to draw the edge of your fingernails. Whatever you see, try to draw them how you see, because this is the back of your hand. You're not going to see the whole fingernail area. I mean, actually, it's on the inside part of your hand. Okay, so just take your time. Like I said, if you need to turn this off and come back to it, that's fine. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. Trust in the Lord, the hand, with all our hearts. You could just put your heart in his hand. That would be a perfect example. But for some reason, I want to draw a little person. So I'm going to draw a little simple person with a great big heart. And it's symbolic of me trusting in him with my whole heart. Okay? And then the next part of the verse, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean